doon sa tape recorded.
He was one of the most bombastic radio announcers in the Western Visayas. Herson Hinolan, known as Bombo Boy Hinolan, station manager of DYIN Bombo Radio in Calibo, Aklan.
Halimbawa, pag ikaw is involved ka sa pagnanakaw ng pera, sasabihin talaga niya magnanakaw ka. At to the point na minsan na medyo masakit na sa mga tinatalakay ng mga or sentro ng komentaryo niya. Tapos yung style niya, halimbawa, pag ikaw nagpa-interview at hindi ka prepared, lalo na pag hindi, kung talagang may kasalanan ka, pipigain ka talaga ni Boy.
Whenever Boy Hinolan started blasting away from the announcer's chair, people either sat up to listen or started running for cover. They either loved him passionately or hated him with a vengeance.
May style kasi siya, sir, na kung sa amin dito, golpe di gulat. Yung parang quote unaware ka na, oh, ano to, ano katotoo to, without knowing na meron siya palang mga ebidensya nasa kamay niya. Pag sinabi niya sa iya na ganun, wala ka na talagang ligtas doon. Talagang babanatan ka na niya.
It was a technique that earned Boy Hinolan a number of enemies, from local police officials to mayors and other local politicians. Boy Hinolan's wife, Aphrodite, still remembers when the death threats started coming in.
Na mayroong mga threat na papatayin ko kasama kayo ng asawa mo at saka yung anak mo, sabay ko kayo ipasok doon sa loob ng yung nilalagyan ng bigas.
One official Hinolan crossed swords with was Mayor Alfredo Arsenio of Lezo Town, just 7 kilometers south of Calibo. Hinolan rattled off big accusations against Arsenio, from alleged corruption to protecting vice lords in Aklan. A former Army intelligence sergeant, Arsenio was not one who would back down from a challenge.
Naging personalan na yung atakayan nila on air.
Paano personalan?
May hamunan na on air, hamunan ng barilan, suntukan, lumalim ng lumalim.
Naghamunan sila noon na kaya nung mga ano bang gusto mo, barilan, yung mga ganon. Pero normal lang naman kasi yun pag kay Sir Boy, maraming beses na provincial director ka man, sinasabi na may mga goons ka man, wala talagang sasantuin si Boy.
Narinig nga namin sa radio, over the radio, huwag mong sabihin na Honorable Arsenio na sundalo ka. Kung marami kang napatay, hindi ako takot sa'yo. Ganun, may parang naghahamunan ba sila?
Kasi first time na nangyayari sa Aklan, sa broadcast sa Aklan na may ganung senaryo na naghahamunan on air. Nung di pa dumating si Boy kasi walang ganun
Toward the end of 2004, Aphrodite Hinolan had had enough. She demanded that her husband look for another job.
Tinatakot ko siya kasi sabi ko, iwanan ka namin ng anak mo kung hindi ka mag-resign dyan, mag-resign sa trabaho mo, aalis kami ng anak mo, sabi ko ng gano'n. Sabi, okay siya sa December 5, pagdating ng sweldo nila at saka yung bonus nila, yun na lang niya na mag-resign siya.
On November 13, 2004, Boy Hinolan visited a town fair at Maagma Street in Calibo Town. At 10:45 in the evening, he stepped out to urinate by a wall. While Hinolan was occupied, a gunman stepped up and fired at least 3 bullets at him. Gravely wounded, Hinolan ran across the street. The gunman ran after the bleeding man and fired at least 1 more shot. By this time, a small crowd had gathered, but the gunman had fled with an accomplice on a motorcycle. Hinolan was rushed to a hospital where he fought for his life for 2 more days.
Kita ko mga tao, grabe. Ang tulong ng mga tao, grabe talaga. Ang dami-daming tao pumunta sa ospital na papakuha ng dugo dahil donate nila yung dugo sa kay Boy. Kaya sabi ko nakikita kong yung pagmamahal ng mga tao sa kanya, grabe talaga.
Herson Hinolan died on November 15, 2004, 20 days before he planned to resign from his job. In the next 2 weeks, police investigators achieved a breakthrough in the case. 3 witnesses came forward and said they could identify the gunman. They were taken into the government's witness protection program. All 3 pointed to Lezo Mayor Alfredo Arsenio, the same man Boy Hinolan traded barbs with on the air. The first witness, Peter Melgar, claimed that when Mayor Arsenio fled on board a motorcycle, he tailed the mayor for several blocks on his own motorbike before going to a police station to report the crime.
Kinaumagahan mismo lumabas siya na nakilala niya, na namukhaan niya yung suspect. Kasi sinundan daw niya eh.
During that time po siya ay talagang kumpiyansang-kumpiyansa na sa statement niya. Nakilala niya talaga yung suspect. Kahit ilang beses mo pa siyang balibalik na rin, talagang pinaninindigan niya pa rin na yun talaga yung kanyang nakita.
The second witness, Nino Sonier, claimed he recognized Mayor Arsenio because they were both patrons of the local cockpit. The third witness, Mary Joey Camina, said she knew both Mayor Arsenio and the mayor's bodyguard who allegedly helped the mayor in his getaway. But Mayor Arsenio invoked an alibi. He said he was in Lesotown the whole time, just 7 kilometers away. Mayor Arsenio's brother Condrado says they have witnesses to support his claim.
Yung isa namin yung check namin yung mga pagkatao nila ay mga drug user rin eh. Itong si Senior kanito eh. Member ito ng siya bahay ng mga nagkukuha-kuha ng mga manok. Tsaka yan si Diyosa na yung isang babae. May kaso din yan na istapa eh. Ang kapatid namin ay wala. Nandito yan nung nangyari yon. Nangyari yung ganon na napatay si Boy Hinolan. Nandito siya. In fact, kasama pa nga niya si ex-congressman Kim po eh.
But what initially appeared to be a simple open and shut case was about to get much more complicated. The Kalibo police filed a murder complaint against Mayor Alfredo Arsenio based on the testimonies of the 3 witnesses. But to the surprise of both police investigators and private complainants, in March 2005, the provincial prosecutor downgraded the murder complaint against Mayor Arsenio to homicide. In his resolution, Provincial Prosecutor Apolinar Barrios said there was no evidence of treachery, which is a key element in determining if a crime is murder or homicide. Barrios argued that no one could say with certainty if Mayor Arsenio actually planned to shoot Hinolan while he was urinating, or if there were other factors that led to the shooting. The implications were not lost on the Hinolan family. If the charge against Mayor Arsenio is downgraded to homicide, he would be allowed to post bail. Hinolan's friends and family filed an appeal.
Hindi ako yung mapakali na gano'n na homicide lang tapos nakabail na si Mayor. Alam mo naman kung ikaw na akaalam mo na talaga planado ang lahat. Ha? At saka according also sa mga witnesses at sa nangyari kay Boy Hinolan nakatalikod, walang armas na dala. No, sa dami nila, talaga planado ang lahat.
After a thorough review of the appeal, the superiors of Prosecutor Barrios threw out his decision and reinstated the murder charges against Mayor Arsenio. By this time, the private complainants had decided that getting justice would be difficult in a place where the accused is an influential political personality. In 2005, Mayor Arsenio went into hiding after a local court ordered his arrest for murder. Then a few months later, Peter Melgar, the first witness who identified Mayor Arsenio, recanted his earlier statement and left the witness protection program. In a new affidavit he filed in October 2005, Melgar would say he made an honest mistake in identifying Mayor Arsenio as the gunman. Melgar said everything happened too fast and it all happened in the dead of night. He did not say, however, where he got all the details he had given in his first affidavit almost a year before. Curiously, Melgar's affidavit of recantation was subscribed by Provincial Prosecutor Apolinar Barrios, the same prosecutor who had earlier tried to downgrade the charge from murder to homicide. Police Officer J. Chofilo took down Melgar's 2004 testimony identifying Mayor Arsenio as the gunman. He confronted Melgar after the recantation.
Basta sabi niya lang sa amin, basta napag-isip-isip lang daw niya na mali siya sa naituro ng tao. Yun ang sinabi niya.
Nando ka noon, sinabi niya?
Yes, sir. Oo.
Ano sabi mo? Anong naisip mo?
Sabi ko, sa tagal ng panahon, ngayon ka lang na gano'n, kako naikulong na yung tao, lahat. Sir, ganun talaga, yung talaga nangyari, sir. Sabi niya, kawawa naman yung tao.
Kalibo's Bombo Radio Station Manager Errol Ibardolasa says Melgar visited them several times after recanting. Melgar has complained that he was not getting enough support from the Witness Protection Program.
Pero si Peter Melgar kasi ilang beses siyang umuwi dito tapos sabi niya pinapabayaan siya namin.
Under the Justice Department's Witness Protection Program, Witnesses are provided security, housing, travel expenses, and a small subsistence allowance. In some cases, the program even helps support the education of the witnesses' children. In fact, Ibardolazo says Bombo Radio even supplemented the support given to Melgar by the Witness Protection Program.
Bakit siya papabayaan? Kung gusto niya magsabi ng punta siyang hotel, sa hotel siya pinapatuloy. Nung nasa hotel siya, sir, na secured siya ng bodyguard, may bodyguard siya, Marines yun. Nung nandun siya sa Manila, kung anong gusto niya, binibigay ng management. Nung hindi siya makalabas, nagrereklamo siya, wala siya daw kandon, wala siyang paglilibangan. Binilan siya ng treadmill yung pang-exercise niya.
In 2008, Mayor Arsenio finally surrendered. Fearing for their other witnesses, the prosecutors asked the Supreme Court to transfer the venue of the trial elsewhere. That same year, the Supreme Court agreed to have the case tried in Cebu, 220 kilometers away.
To protect the witnesses, our witnesses, we had to move the case from Aklan, where they are vulnerable to access or influence.
But more problems were looming on the horizon. On October 28, 2008, Nino Sonier, the second government witness to identify Mayor Arsenio, also recanted and left the Witness Protection Program. In his recantation, Sonier claimed he does not remember the face of the gunman. He also contradicted his earlier affidavit, this time saying he never saw the actual shooting.
They are completely opposite. One saying that they're very positive, they're very sure that it was Mayor Arsenio that they saw on that night, and the affidavit of recantation saying that, oh, we made a mistake, sorry, we made a mistake in identifying the accused. It's the same for both of them.
After losing two of its three witnesses, the Hinolan camp suspected that something or someone was getting to their witnesses.
I can see, personally, I can see some sort of pattern here, because what the other one said is what is true to the other, that they made a mistake in the identification. And yet, in their initial original affidavit, they were very sure that it was the mayor whom they saw on that night. And that's why I can suspect some unseen hands working behind those recantations.
Nung mag-submit ng affidavit na nag-retract itong si Melgar sa kasisyon niya, nabigla kami. Kasi itong dalawa na kaupo nito sa witness stand, tapos may mga statement sa korte, bigla na lang nag-retract. Kaya nabigla kami kung anong nangyari at ba't nagkaganon.
And like Melgar's affidavit of recantation, Sonier's affidavit was subscribed by Provincial Prosecutor Apolinar Barrios. Mayor Arsenio's brother Conrado says they had nothing to do with the recantations. In fact, Conrado says they had never talked to either of the witnesses.
Sila po ba'y nakausap ninyo bago sila mag-recant? O sila po ba'y
Ano?
yung nakausap?
Wala. Sila na mismo ang nag-ano doon. Ay kung makita nga namin, siyempre sa ginawa nila, sinong matutuwa doon? Kung wala lang tayong mga anak, di nakatikim na sila. Siyempre, sinisira nila yung buhay ng tao na wala namang katotohanan pala yung mga sinasabi nila.
Diretsahan pong tanong, yung pamilya po ba ninyo ay nagbigay ng kahit ano pong maging tulong pinansyal o tulong pisikal o kahit anong bagay?
Dito sa dalawang witness na itong recant, never. Dahil hindi nga sa amin makipagkita yan, dahil hindi nila alam, magalit kami.
But Conrado's wife, Marilu, later told the PCIJ that Sonier had approached her a few weeks after issuing his recantation.
Naging curious ako sa kanya. Bakit nakuha kang witness?
Mrs. Arsenio claimed that Sonier told her he was ordered to implicate Mayor Arsenio. She also claimed that Sonier admitted he was blinded by promises of financial assistance from the Witness Protection Program.
Pinauwi daw siya ng tatay niya. Tapos ay, bakit ano ba? Bakit pinauwi niyo ako? Basta mag-cooperate ka lang. Kung ano ang sasabihin sa iyo, magpahuo ka lang, mag-cooperate ka lang. At ang mga instructions sa iyo, sundin mo lang ang mga instruction sa iyo. I-memorize mo yung gusto na isasagot mo doon sa magtatanong sa yung abogado, i-memorize mo yan. Binigyan daw siya ng parang na yun ang kanyang i-memorize at yun daw ang kanyang sasabihin sa husgado. Ay, sino naman lang, wala akong trabaho. Siyempre, wala akong trabaho. At ang ko naman, parang ako'y na-attract sa kanilang yung promise sa akin. Kasi bibigyan daw siya ng 8,000 a month, paaaralin yung kang anak, may isang sako pang bigas.
Maraming dahilan, maraming haka-haka kung bakit anong mga naging rason ng pag-atras ng isang witness. Maybe may threat, maybe may offer. Puro maybe mulat sa pool pa lang something is wrong with the witness.
Parang pinabayaan daw sila. Hindi naman tinupad ang kanilang promise. Sabi niya, alam mo nang kung mayroong talagang pira to, talang tatakas talaga ako. Tatakas ko talaga at ipagtatapat ko itong ginawa nila sa akin. Tatakas daw talaga siya doon sa loob kasi parang pinahirapan daw sila. Hindi nila tinapad ang kanilang ang promise sa kanila.
Boy Hinolan's widow, Aphrodite, says Sunier had been complaining that he was not getting enough support from the Witness Protection Program. In the end, Aphrodite claims the Suniers opted for a settlement from the Arsenio family.
Na nag-ano siya sa akin na maghingi ng pera dahil hirap na hirap daw sila doon sa loob ng bulang ang down yung allowance nila doon sa loob. Mga gano'n, kung pwede hihingi sila sa akin. Sabi ko sa kanila, ano naman ang ibigay ko sa inyo, wala man akong pera. Sabi ko na gano'n. Yun lang ang sinagot ko sa kanila. Kaya yung mother niya nag-text sa akin na bahala na daw magpapanalo. Sabihin ko daw sa abogado ko na bahala na sila magpapanalo sa kaso ko dahil binayaran na daw sininyo ng 50,000. Ito pa nga sa cellphone ko ngayon, hanggang ngayon hindi ko pa yun binura yun.
This could not be verified independently as Sunier had already changed telephone numbers. Prosecutors admit that Sunier had been having some financial difficulties while with the Witness Protection Program.
He would frequently ask for financial help because he was supporting his family and kids, his wife and kids.
With Sunier's recantation, Mayor Arsenio's side wasted no time. In March 2010, the defense asked the court to dismiss the case supposedly for lack of evidence. In rejecting the petitions, the court ruled that the evidence against the accused still remains strong. The prosecutors believe the court does not put much weight on the recantations.
Fortunately, the court did not find credence in those affidavits of recantation. That is why, even if Niño Sunier gave an affidavit of recantation, the court still found prosecution evidence to be strong because as a matter of principle in our jurisprudence, recantations are given a very scant, if no consideration at all.
Also, the prosecutors still have one remaining witness whom they now guard jealously after losing their first two witnesses.
This is a strong-willed, determined person who will not easily give up, he will not give in to pressure.
And if you have witnesses recanting one after the other, what does that say about us? Well, one, it speaks poorly of our criminal proceedings. We have a long protracted proceeding, and it weakens the determination of a witness to stay in the case, diba? That's one. Two, it also speaks badly of the fact that if you're a witness and let's say you're a crucial eyewitness and you're placed under, say, the Witness Protection Program, but when you enter a safe house, you actually give up your liberty because then you will not be able to move as freely. So if we were to apply that to the Hinolan witnesses, that's probably what prompted them to recant. Like, can I take it? 2, 3, 4, 5 years of this kind of life when the person, as you said, who was killed is not even related to me. I didn't know him from Adam until the day that he was killed, and I just happened to be an eyewitness to the whole murder or to the whole killing.
At the same time, the prosecutors went on a counter-offensive. The private prosecutors filed administrative charges against Provincial Prosecutor Apolinar Barrios, the public attorney who tried to downgrade a murder charge to homicide and then subscribed the recantations of 2 of the witnesses. The PCIJ tried to get Barrios' side but was told he was no longer with the Aklan Provincial Prosecutor's Office. Meanwhile, the Hinolan family has asked the court to declare Niño Sonier in contempt of the court for retracting his earlier testimony before the Cebu court.
Dapat sila magbayad sa ginawa nila. Na ba't nag-witness sila noon, ba't bigla lang bumaliktad yung testimony nila. Dapat sila parusahan.
For their part, the prosecutors wish they did not have to rely solely on testimonial evidence. But until law enforcement agencies beef up their forensics, cases may still be made or broken by what witnesses see and what they are prepared to remember.
We have yet to evolve from cases highly dependent on testimonial evidence to cases which are backed up by forensic evidence, by real evidence. But I think it's slowly evolving.
That will be the ideal, am I correct?
Of course, that's very ideal because, witnesses may lie sometimes, but forensic evidence do not. Or witnesses change their minds, or witnesses get influenced, or witnesses, But forensic evidence, they don't lie. They stay the same as long as they undergo good preservation.
My experience in media killing cases, we are almost totally dependent on testimonial evidence. So when we speak of witnesses, cases can be made or broken. You can make or break a case based on the testimonies of your witnesses. So if you start losing witnesses one by one, that is tantamount to weakening your case.
As for the media of Aklan, every day that the Hinolan case drags on is a reminder that Mayor Alfredo Arsenio is not the only one on trial. It is also a trial of the justice system, a test for press freedom, and a challenge for responsible media.
Minsan, pag night duty kami dito, dinadaanan kami, sinisigawan kami dito, matatapang kayo mga ganon ng mga style. May tatawag dito na kayong isusunod, ubusin namin kayo lahat dyan, pare-pareho lang kayo, mga ganon na statements. So, continuous pa rin yung panindigan ng bombo, but syempre, iba na ngayon, knowing na may mga sinusunod din tayong rules ngayon sa KBP, kaya minsan ngayon, hindi ka na pwedeng, basta-basta ka lang ngayon na magsalita ng masasakit. Which is right, which is proper. Halimbawa, kung mga gano'n na may mga style ka rin na magpagmumura or something na kwan, yun din dapat yung kwanin natin na kumbaga, pag nag-present ka ng issue, presentation din, commentaries, kasi open na without foul words.
Hindi maganda siguro pag nangyari na ang kaso ay matalo, malaglag, kasi hindi magandang president para sa taga-Aklan media.
May nagpunta dito sa bahay ng mama ko na fiskal. Pero sabi niya sa akin, papayag, kung mayroong aariglo sa iya ka sa'yo, sabi niya, papayag ka. Sabi niya na ganun, aarigluin ang kaso. Sabi ko, hindi ako papayag kahit ilang milyon. Sabi ko, kahit magkain kami ng asin ng anak ko 3 bisis sa isang araw, hindi ako papayag na aarigluhin yung ang kaso ko. Sabi ko na gano'n sa kanya. Ako kahit wala ako makukuha, basta mabigyan lang ng hustisya ang asawa ko na gano'n, sabi ko sa kanya.